Pulese team here, this is Federico, and as I already anticipated you in the previous video, we're showcasing you guys the third place of the winter edition of the Pulese Cup.
To a sponsor, the first one being GRAAD, that stands for Great Authority and Authentication Division. That is a brand new certification for quality and authenticity of collectible cards. They want to offer professional and non-professional collectors an high quality and specific service regarding the authenticity and quality of collectible cards. Moreover, GRAAD offers the same services regarding whole brands in all TCG languages, so go check them out. Next shoutout will be for PLAYMAT per TUTTI. They make stunning custom playmats which are totally amazing to play with, let me tell you. You can make your own personal playmat starting from a picture of your own, or even ask for a brand new project that will be your unique piece of art. So go check them out, and don't forget to follow them on their social media. All the information will be in the description down below.
We are here with Luca from Team Izumi. I'm sorry. Luca, introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, thank you, Federico, for having this interview with me. So I start with the monster. As you can see, I play a standard Madolche core for the monster. There are 3 Angeli, 3 Magilane, 2 Cake, 2 Messagelato, 3 Petinses Sour, and 1 level 5, the Padinses. As you can see, for the monster, Angeli, Magilane, and Petinses Sour are all 3 the same starter for the same combo, and it's the card that you won't see. There's for the other monster, there are the Entrap. The Entrap are Shifter and Nibiru. This choice for the Entrap is a forced choice because for the Petinses Sour, because her effect to special summon from the end require that I don't need to have a monster in my graveyard. So when I choose the Entrap, I look for the Entrap that doesn't go on the graveyard, except for Shifter, because Shifter is pretty strong as an Entrap that if resolve in the most of the cases your opponent passes turn without without setting any good field. And it's an interesting choice. So you can see Shifter is an Entrap that you use when you go first, because with one of the XYZ monster you can see the Glass Soufflé. You can manipulate your graveyard, so you can use Shifter in your end phase, and that's the really good strong thing of this deck. Because in my next turn, then I have free access to my graveyard.
Right now we'll move to the spells. I see one spicy choice, just one Salon, and you'll explain us why. But I will not waste your time screen, so I'll have you explain it.
I play only one because I prefer play 3, but for necessity for the tournament I needed more utility cards, so I cut to 1 because it is searchable from Messagelato.
All right. Next,
I thought it wasn't the best choice, but I can say that it was a really good choice in there, because it helped me a lot having more utilities in my deck.
All right, and for the other spells and trap, what was the choice of these ratios?
Okay, the triple of Pot of Prosperity was a really good choice. Before I played Extravagance, but with Prosperity I preferred choosing what banish from my extra deck, and then I can have a more possibility of saying a starter, because I reveal 6th card. So Prosperity is for maintain the consistency of the deck. Droplet is self-explanatory. You can say that conflict with Shifter, but when you throw Shifter you don't need using Droplet. But when you start, Droplet is really strong, because negate all the big field from combo deck, and he versatile. He have a great versatility against Dragoon, and other stuff like him.
Moving on.
Okay, Instant Fusion. Then we have Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion because the deck really suffer from a single entry because it's a deck that starts with only one card, but only one card starter can be blocked with only one entropy. So Instant Fusion is used with the 1000 restrict for the Millennium as extra, sorry, for block my opponent entropy. Because you can see, called by the grave is at 1, and so I play only 1.
You kind of have to. Next we see Apis Feather Duster, I believe. Back row hate, it's pretty much needed in every single strategy. For the traps, I see 3 strikes and 3 impermanents, which are pretty self-explanatory. 2 promenade, is this a good ratio? You wanted to play 3 or 1, 2? Why 2?
I tried that 1, but I tried even at 1 that at 3, but 2 is the best ratios because in true pair is in the triple copies is too breaky because if you don't see any Madolche monster is bad, you can active, and in 1 copies is not enough because with Saloon most of the time you active 1 promenade, and then with Saloon you set another 1 copies.
Okay, we will move on to the extra deck. We will see standard XYZ ratio, but for the links, fusions, and synchros, pretty nice or spicy choices. Explain us what were the thinking behind what you put into the extra deck.
Okay, for starting the link of Madolches, I play into copies because it's meant for the prosperity, but in some case I need 2 copies because I needed the necessity of the second copies for some determined played. Then there for the link, that's all. The link Uribo is against Dino because I suffer for the token from the field, so I need to remove the token. I think Uribo is the best choice. I just called Talker is my choice because I play against control deck because I play Lightning Storm and Cosmic Cyclone in my side. So if I take Awaken the Dragon, Adjust Talker is the card that can adjust me to remove an Ultimate Falcon or everything that have 3000 attack. Millennium Ice is for the Instant Fusion, is good against the Entrap, and no anything else to say. And the last 2 cards of my extra deck are Entes and Omega. Entes and Omega, this choice I made this choice for Maximus, but I don't play the Nova and Chaba combo simply for main deck necessity because with the Petin's Sour, I need my graveyard empty from the monster. So when in the case I could have received a Maximus effect, I could destroy 1 with Tessa. With the Omega, I could shuffle back my extra deck and Tessa free my graveyard from monsters.
Okay, extra deck is done. Moving on to the side deck, I see pretty much all staples inside the side. For example, 3 Lightning Storm plus 3 Cosmic Cyclones. This one I believe is good against Control or Rogue or Back Row. Cyclone against obviously Rogue and Back Row as well. Explain us your choices behind the side deck.
Yeah, the choice is because the deck suffer against a control deck, so Lightning Storm and Cosmic Cyclone are the best choice for back row removal. And Lightning Storm is, as you said, is really good against rogue deck or combo deck. Then Droll even is self-explanatory against the Dragon Link, block him completely, or at least almost completely, and with Lancia block is always good against Dragon Link. And more than ever, Lancia is even good against Virtual World, and with this I won a match with Shift. Even with Shift and Lancia, I block completely during the rounds. My last choice, I think, is the more interesting is Gozen Match, because I play only Earth type Earth attribute monster, so it's a really good choice. And with the combo deck, you can block all the rogue, all Dragon Link, and even with Virtual World is strong, because if it doesn't set the trap, is only way to remove Gods and Matches passing between Coral Dragons, so it's pretty easy to counter with all the monster negate on my main deck.
So this rounds up the deck. I will leave you with Best Waifu Angeli as a thumbnail. Obviously, a huge thank to Luca and Team Izumi. They arrived second and third place. This was third place deck list. I will obviously leave last words to Luca to thank his teammates, his sponsors, and everything else he needs to say to you guys. As always, I remember you to check their and our links in the description down below, our Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube channel. Subscribe, leave us a comment, and ring the notification bell so you always get updated with new deck lists or replays for our tournaments. And I'll see you next time.